Hi, Desert Winds family. Pastor Joel here in the worship center, where in just over 2 weeks on June 21st, I won't be alone anymore. You guys will be with us, and we are so excited for that. It's going to be an awesome day of celebration, and I wanted to make this video to walk you through some of the details of what that day and what the first few weeks are going to look like. First of all, let me just go through the list of things that are not going to be happening. We will not be doing children's ministry right away. We will not be doing refreshments. We won't be handing out bulletins. We won't be doing the connection cards. You'll continue to do those online, and stay tuned to our online presence to learn more about what's going on there, which you have been through this time. Offering plates will be in the back, so after the service, we'll have an elder or deacon there to provide security for the gifts, and you'll have the option to just on your way out the door to deposit your offering or continue to give online through the app or through the website. Let me talk a little bit about the procedure that we're going to use to bring you in and have you leave the facility. First of all, we are going to have one entrance only, and that's going to be the breezeway that most people come in all the time. The side door to the church, we're going to keep that locked, and the other glass doors as well. At those entry stations, we're going to have a sanitizing station where we'll have one of these, or actually we did order machines. We're going to see, hopefully those things will be here by opening Sunday. If not, we have plenty of these. Thank you, City of Palmdale. Also, we are initially requiring masks. As you can see, I have some the church has ordered, and but we would encourage you to bring your own cloth mask. And one of the things that a couple of pastors have told me is that bandanas work really well for church because they don't restrict your mouth, the movement of your mouth, and it makes it easier to sing, and that's what we want. The state is encouraging us to discourage singing. We are not doing that. We want you to sing as loud as you can because we love your singing. So you'll come in the breezeway wearing the mask, and you'll have people greeting you. There will be one set of bathrooms open. That'll be in the youth center. The entire children's center building will be locked. You will not have access to that. We'll use the youth center. One of our welcome teams will have a person stationed outside of there to disinfect handles after each use. So that's that. You come into the worship center, there will be ushers, and the ushers will bring you to your seat. To maintain the distancing will be every other pew to maintain 6 feet front and back, and then as well as side to side. That's something we're going to adhere to, at least in the beginning. Once we reach, or if we reach capacity, we're going to use the youth center for overflow. We'll have a video feed going over there, and you'll be able to celebrate worship with other people who came after you did, and they'll be over there as well. One of my suggestions, just because we know we have a little bit of inequity in terms of attendance from one service to the other, I would anticipate the 8:30 service might fill up and not the 10:30. And so maybe come to the 10:30, or if you come to the 8:30 and it's full and you really want to be in here in the worship center, go get some breakfast and come back a little bit early, and we'll seat you for the 10:30 service. So a couple of things on that regard. Just a couple other things I want to highlight. We are strongly encouraging distancing. We are not going to patrol it. So if you got something worked out with somebody else and you're like, I'm going to hug you, and they're like, I'm fine with you hugging me, I'm not going to get in there and be like, break it up. I don't want you touching each other. No, you do that. You're adults. You're responsible. That's your business. But I want you to assume when you come in that everybody is holding to that distancing. And so if you really want to go get closer to somebody, you got to ask them. And if they don't want to, don't take that personally. Those are just the times that we're living in right now. So that's important. The last thing, I think it's the last thing, there might be something else that comes to my mind. In fact, there already is. But another thing that comes to my mind is this. If you have any symptoms, if you are sick at all, sorry, that's pounding from construction. Sorry, not sorry. If you have any symptoms of anything, you might think, I was out in the fields and I got some allergens in me and I just got the sniffles. Hey, don't come. It's okay. We're going to have the online stream. That's going to be going strong. Stay home for that week till you're absolutely sure that you're okay. There was a church in Northern California where somebody had been tested for coronavirus and they came to church and the next day their test came back positive. And then that pastor has got to make all these phone calls and saying, hey, good news, thanks for coming to church. Bad news, you might have coronavirus. So we don't want to be in that situation. Let's be responsible. Let's be respectful, all those things. It is my idea or vision or dream that we will, as quickly as possible, loosen those restrictions. I'm watching what's happening in the world right now. I'm seeing how some of those things are kind of falling off the wayside. We don't want to lead that in terms of getting rid of those requirements, but if it just becomes clear that that's not a thing anymore, we're going to adjust and we'll let you know. We want to make this feel as much like Desert Winds as possible. Now the final thing, I promise. We are all stressed out. We are all anxious. And that first day you come back, you're excited. Maybe you have expectations that won't be met. And I'm just asking you to have grace to know that everybody's doing the best that they can in uncharted territory, not really kind of figuring it out as we go along. And that we're all kind of on edge. And so we just need to know that coming in, and it will move towards normal. I do not believe that all of this stuff is the new normal when it comes to worship, and we will do everything we can to move in that direction. So June 21st, 8:30, 10:30. In the meantime, for the next 2 weeks, June 7th, this Sunday, and June 14th, we will be online only at 8:30. We hope you'll join us, invite your friends. And you saw last week, when you miss some really powerful stuff. God is doing some great things here at Desert Winds. We're excited about it. We're excited to bring you back. God bless you. Have a great rest of your week.